All right, what's up, guys? Your boy Scotty with Suburban LA. Welcome back, man. I appreciate y'all always coming back to tap in with your boy. Listen, man, I want to talk about this DDG situation we got going on. So I got it here. Shade Room posted it. It's funny because I was actually watching. I was watching DDG's new podcast. I think it's called. I want to get it right. I want to get it right. It's called No Ordinary Podcast. He just started. I think he's like 3 episodes in. I've watched every episode thus far. I actually like DDG a lot. As I jump into this content creation, more front facing. I've studied DDG. I love what he's done. I love what he's become. And on his last episode with Dub, he said 9 to 5 jobs should only be used to fund your own business. I have my personal opinion, which I actually really do agree with, but we could break it down even more. But I do want to watch the clip, talk about it a little bit with you guys, and get your perspective on how you feel about the statement and what a 9 to 5 job is meant for. Because a lot of people in the Shade Room comments, at least, were, just getting on his head. And I think it is fun to hate DDG. And I can relate to DDG because I feel like I kind of got that same stigma where it's like, it's just fun to hate us. But he's talking real shit. So let's get into it. I won't hold it. Let's get into it.
Don't get that.
I tell people all the time, I feel like a 9 to 5 should only be used to fund your own business. Like, I don't think nobody should ever get a job and say, I'm going to be the 10-year best employee of the year. Like, nobody should ever think that, because if you ever late too many times, they're going to get rid of you. They don't care what you got going on in your family. They don't care about nothing. If I'm the business and you always late and you doing this, I'm firing you. It's plain and simple. I don't give a damn what you got going on, because I know I got 1,000 applications and they gonna grind hard because they need this money to fund their business or just to work here forever. So I'll tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, you can't be stuck in no 9 to 5. It's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but it's like, it's what you're doing with the 9 to 5. You shouldn't be working a 9 to 5 to take care of your life for the rest of your life. Then they do little bullshit like, oh, we give you health benefits and this and that. Nigga, it ain't nothing. If you making your own business, you making your own money. It ain't nothing to go spend $100 at the damn urgent care.
Now, DDG, this part was crazy because it's gonna cost you well over $100, depending on what you got going on. Sometimes it's like, maybe a dentist checkup or something, maybe, okay. But even then, brother, no. And listen, trust me. I tell you all the time, I've quit every major job, bro. I promise you, I just started working again. I did the entrepreneur shit. I'm still doing the entrepreneur shit, but take it from me, bro. It's a difference when you quit, because I've quit multiple times. I quit when I was like 20 some shit. I'm 28 now, but I've quit when I didn't have real man responsibilities. And not having insurance, health insurance, dental insurance is not a joke. It's not a game. I've literally broke down in tears, or almost broke down in tears, almost. Because I had a toothache or earache, I'm sorry, went to the damn urgent care, swiped my card and my shit was declining. And I didn't even have enough money to fucking get my ear checked out. And that made me feel horrible as not even a man, as a person. Like, you don't have enough to get your damn health checked out. It's the worst feeling in the world. So from that standpoint, I think everyone should have a 9 to 5 unless you're making enough money. And you're going to need way more than $100. DDG, that was crazy. I'm going to let him continue and then we'll get back into it.
Or whatever you got to do. Like,
and then what niggas don't know is you can finesse them.
We don't care about this part that going. It was kind of ridiculous. Now, I actually agree with DDG. I think he just didn't explain it the right way, right? Because the one thing he did say is what you do with your 9 to 5, right? You don't, and this is my personal belief at this point, when you have a 9 to 5 job, any job, 9 to 5 salary, it doesn't matter. You need to be taking that money. Let me take it all the way back. Even if you're an entrepreneur, no matter what you're doing, a gig worker, it doesn't matter. Your objective should be using that money to then set yourself up for financial freedom in the future. You're taking that money, you're putting it to the side, you're investing it, you're putting it into vehicles that will then open up the floodgates that will then buy you time back. Most people don't understand that money is simply time. You can look at it as time, you can look at it as peace of mind, but every penny that you have is your ability to be less stressed, to be less frantic, to be more in control of your situation. And so from this standpoint of having a 9 to 5, yes, you should be working that job to then take that money and open you up. Pause. But the way he explained it, which I think most of the people were in the comments, was just like, yo, like, he went from a negative standpoint of like, if you're missing too many days and blah, blah, blah. Listen, if you're one of those people that's missing too many days at work, you probably are going to have a job for the rest of your life anyways, because consistency is damn near half the battle, if I'm being completely honest with you, right? Whether you're sick, not sick, whatever it is, showing up is damn near 90% of the battle. Most of you Negroes can't do that. And which is why we win, because we just show up. But I think he completely explained it the wrong way. But ultimately, he's right. You take your money while you're working that job, and you give yourself a nest. You give yourself a nest. You save up your first 10K. Then you go get 15K. Okay. And then once you got 15K, you kind of got some wiggle room. But you get to 20K, 30K, work your way all the way up to 100K. Once you have $100,000, you're very close to invincible. I don't care what nobody say. I came from a family where we didn't have $3,000, $2,000 collectively. So anything above damn near $75,000, you're in a very good position, given that you know how to maneuver your money and put it away. But take all that, whatever. I believe DDG is completely accurate. You should not be going into a job with the mindset of, hey, I'm going to be here for 10 years plus. I think you look at your job in 3-year windows, consistently looking to move up and make more money, and take that money and put it to somewhere where it's going to level you up each and every time. Point blank period, right? Just point blank period. I just, that's just what it is. And if you're not a person that wants to be an entrepreneur or wants to make your money work for you, I can't even say that you shouldn't. I literally cannot sit here and say like, oh, this message isn't for you. No, like I said, even if you work Amazon Flex, you should be taking that money and putting it somewhere for it to work for you later. Even if it's into a high yield savings account, even if it's just letting it sit in your Cash App account. I got money that just sits in the Cash App account because you just never know. You need your war chest. Money is a war chest. So you just need a fat war chest just to open you up and just allow you to create and do things. I think that's all he said. You guys let me know what you think about what DDG had to say. I think it was a good message. I think people just like to get on and give him flack. If you're new to this channel, man, please subscribe. This is a Suburban LA YouTube channel, the audio video versions of what we're doing. We are pretty big on Instagram, so go follow our Instagram, X, TikTok, everything. We have my Scotty personal channel, which is a little bit different, vlogs, things like that you can go check out. We have our Suburban Eats channel, and then Suburban Wifey will be coming soon. But if you're new to the world of Suburban, I love you. I appreciate you for the support, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Scotty out.